My unemployed girlfriend turned me into her sister's babysitter, and when I told her to look for a job, she said that I should man up. So, I left them all on the streets. My girlfriend 30 and I have been together for 4 years. I thought I knew everything about her until a few weeks ago, when I found out that her father died and her mother and 3 sisters are homeless. We were forced to be the babysitters of her sisters. At first everything was fine, but it got worse quickly. The family budget increased rapidly. My girlfriend's sisters do not respect me. They fly and insult me. They broke some dear objects, and it is hard to come home from work and find the house a mess, and cooking for 5 or 6 persons. My girlfriend's depression is increasing and she can hardly get out of bed, but I need help immediately. My salary does not even cover a tiny part of it. I am working overtime and I am exhausted. I asked my girlfriend to get a job or it will be impossible to continue the rhythm of life we are having. My girlfriend is angry with me. She says that I don't support her enough, and my father tells me that I should be a man and face this situation for the woman I love. I don't know what to do. Am I the asshole here for my request? Update 1. 1 week later. Basically, I showed everyone that I hadn't even finished the first week of the month and I was already in negative numbers. Her mother explained to me that the same thing was happening with her sister, where her daughters go to sleep and they don't even have a mattress or room for themselves. They were saving up to buy them. That's why they ate and lived during the day at my house. I didn't think it was fair and we argued. Everything got worse when my ex gave me an ultimatum. Either we did things the way we were doing them, or we broke up. I was expecting that low blow, so I started to sell some things to pay the month's rent and the fine for leaving early. And I will wait until this weekend to move in with my mother or stepbrother. All this under secrecy. The situation is on fire and I don't want to add gasoline to the problem. About my father, my stepmother put him in his place and apologized to me, which is rare for him. Update 5 days later. This week was crazy. Due to stress and tiredness I had problems with work, but I was able to talk to my landlady. We came to the conclusion that the best thing to do was to end the contract. She would be in the whole process of moving and all that, giving me a month of rent, but penalizing me for ending the contract prematurely. So I sold almost 2 of my stuff. I would have sold a little more, but I didn't have the time to pay both moving trucks and all the fines. My relationship with my ex, even living with her, was cold. I barely spoke and called her by her full name. I think she noticed because she started to tell me not to leave or to forgive her, but I couldn't even look at her. I was a sea of tears the whole week, but I'm getting better. The day of the move, which was yesterday, the girls were not there, only her, and it was crazy, screaming, kicking, insulting, but my mom and stepmother, along with some friends, helped me in my move that was done in half an hour. Oh, I thought I had more things. On her part, she called a friend and a friend in common who took her things. In total it must have been an hour of work and half an hour of screaming and crying, but thanks to the front mom stepmother I could get through it without crying. Yesterday I had to block my ex and Tosia's family. I hope they don't keep bothering, but with that family I don't know. About my father we don't talk and he didn't show up. I only know that they are disunited a lot because of this my stepmother and him. I don't know if the relationship will be the same. And now I am living with my stepbrother and his boyfriend. I sleep on a sofa, but I have freedoms. I can go back to sleeping in boxers and instead I have to work in his business on Saturdays. But I have a house and food insured even though I am financially broke. Finally I would like to tell why I am precipitated in this situation. If I had a coin for every time a relative of my partner comes to live in my house, I would have 2 coins, which is not much, but it is curious that it happens twice. Long ago, an ex brought her father, who lost his house. At first I said, well, I have to help, but quickly it became hell. The man walked as if he was the owner of the house. He brought his friends to play cards and stayed all night on work days. He did nothing. He ate everything. He did not wash his clothes. His hygiene was terrible. He walked in tighty whities all the time, and he forbade me to sleep with my girlfriend. He made her sick. Getting him out was difficult and very traumatic. He broke things and made that month hell for us. But he left, but not before knocking me out in the street and humiliating me. The relationship with that woman died after that. I did not want to repeat all that again.